Imagine coming home from the school and opening your mailbox and finding a letter with just three words. Who are you? Confusing, right? No sender address, no explanation, nothing. This is what happened with Sophie Mudson in the book Sophie's World. Hello everyone. Today this is the first episode of The Garden of Eden. Sophie is a 14-year-old who is living in the suburbs and is walking home with her friend Joanna, and while discussing an interesting question, are human beings like a computer? To which Joanna thinks it is, but Sophie thinks it must be something more than just a machine. Sophie reaches her home and checks the mail. Usually it is filled with trash, but today she has a letter which is not addressed, like it does not have a sender address, but neither have an explanation, but it have just three words. Who are you? The simple question confuses her. She goes inside and in front of mirror she tries to figure out who is she. She even tries to call her out with different names, and it feels different whenever she introduces herself with a different name. Soon after, Sophie goes again to the mailbox and checks for a letter. And now another mail has dropped in with even a bigger question. Where does the world came from? Now Sophie is confused and is trying to figure out where does the world came from. She thinks that the God made it, as they have been taught in the class that God made the world. But then who made the God? All these questions are now confusing her more and more. Suddenly, the world around her seems to be different. She felt that how mysterious is it to be even alive, and most people often ignore the fact that we are alive and how we came into this world and don't even question these kind of things. And even a third letter, which is addressed to a girl, Hilde. Now she's confused because Hilde, like the letter says, Happy birthday, Hilde, from your father. But she knows no Hilde. And now she has three mysteries. Who is sending her these letters? And who is asking these mysterious and philosophical questions? And who is Hilde? And this is only the beginning of the journey that will introduce Sophie to the entire history of philosophy. So this is the end of chapter 1. I hope you like it. Thank you.